Hi everybody, I'm making this video to explain why I myself, or anybody for that matter, should be very serious among these YouTubers and also shifting as well. And I've been debating about this for months, about speaking my mind, because I don't want to step on people's hearts or anything, but shit's gotten way too far and I feel like I need to speak, because I feel like, I'm the only one that can word this great. And if you followed me on Instagram, I talk a little bit more comfortably on Instagram, but I'm going to try to be a little bit more proper this time because I'm on YouTube. And you know how YouTube be. First of all, I would like to say that I don't mind if people sway from what I am saying, but I am 100% real. And even if people don't approve of my realness, it's okay. At least I was able to say and help peeps in some type of way. And as long as you just listen to my words, even if you sway from this, I'm still thankful. I'm still thankful that you just listen to the whole video, because it's going to be long. And I can't save everybody, but I'm sure as hell going to try. Alright. So firstly, I would like to explain why I am a realist. The reason why I am a realist ever since 2016 is because I've been through a lot of bullshittery online. I really have. It's been a crazy ride ever since I, kind of exposed myself of being born a mermaid, witch, and vampire hybrid. And people has literally gone out of their way to, make my online life basically a living hell. And not just trolls and stalkers at the time, but also my friends. My ex-friends or current friends. It's all in the past, but I still need to speak. Because if you don't know the past, how are you going to take on the future? So, basically all of this is what I'm saying from the heart. None of this is on paper. I'm just freestyling. Let me turn this car off. Sorry, y'all. Give me a moment. The reason why I'm a realist is because I've been tricked, I've been fooled, I've been misinformed. I've had people pretending so hard to be magical, and I ended up believing in them because they were a friend. And when you are friends with somebody, you follow them. Well, not follow them, but you believe in them because you care about them. You love them to death. So, of course, you are going to believe them. But since my research wasn't fully complete yet, I wasn't able to identify who were the liars, who was pretending, and who was being real. And that is why I'm a realist, because I've been bullied, I've been trolled, I've been tormented, I've been humiliated in ways that you could ever imagine. And I'm still being trolled to this very day, even on Gmail, because I still have people who dislike me using spam accounts just to hurt me. Even though it don't faze me now, because I've been through a lot, but that's the main reason why I am a realist, because I made a vow to myself that I will never be tricked again. I will never be misinformed again. I will never be fooled again, and I will never be used again. I will never be a victim of any YouTuber online. That is why I am a realist. So, the second, I would like to explain how much I have changed throughout these experiences. I have changed because I have more compassion and patience and understanding now. So if you are a human and you come to me and you really want to be something magical and you're trying so hard, don't think I don't know, because I know when you're pretending. I know, but I just don't say anything, because I just let people do them. As long as they're not harming anybody, I don't see the point of pointing it out that you're not being real. Fake is fake, but I don't see the reason of pointing it out. If you think you are something, I'm sorry, sweetie, I'm not going to believe in you. I'm not going to believe in you at all, really. Because when you say you think, or you might be born this, I'm not going to, no. It's not enough for me to believe you on that. And it will never be enough, because it's either you are or you're not. And if you're not certain, as if you can look in the mirror and know what the color of your skin is, I'm not believing in you. I'm sorry. When people come to me about an awakening and they think they have one, I'm sorry, sweetie, you did not have an awakening. Because if you said you think and you're not certain in any shape, way, matter, or form, then I'm sorry, you did not have an awakening. Because an awakening will hit you hard and fast. And there is nothing you can do about it. It's going to knock you off your feet. You're going to feel entirely different. It's going to feel crazy. It's like you're no longer lost in the fog. I mean, it's going to hit you hard, and I mean hard. All right. Not firstly, but, if I ever keep this up. Thirdly, I would like to explain why technology has no effect on any transformation fairy spell. Yeah, fairies, they have to deal with nature, but there are elemental fairies as well. I do believe in fairies, but I'm sorry, there is no fairy transformation spell out there that's going to work for you. There's no mermaid transformation spell that's going to work for you. There's no vampire transformation spell that's going to work for you. I don't want to hear that you had some side effects. I don't want to hear that, because it's not legit. There is nothing on earth, not even the gods in the heavens, can turn you into a mermaid. If you are meant to be a mermaid, you would be born a mermaid. If you are meant to be a vampire, you would be born vampire. There's nothing you can do to change who you are, to change your DNA. You can't change who you are. I would like to think of another example, and don't get me wrong, I support transgenders and all, but I'm sorry, you cannot change who you are. You cannot change your DNA. I don't care if you turn your dick into a puh, into a vagina. It's not going to be the same, because you're just going to be shooting up your veins with estrogen. But as soon as you stop shooting up your veins with estrogen, what are you going to come back as? A man. And you're always going to be a man. That vagina is not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same as a real vagina. So just because you see yourself as a man doesn't mean I or anybody else realistically is going to see you as a man. I mean, if you're a man and you see yourself as a woman, doesn't mean I'm going to call you a woman. Doesn't mean anybody else should realistically call you a woman when you are indeed born a man. So if you are a human, that is who you will be. If you are a mermaid, that is who you will be. If you are a vampire, that is who you will be. In life, we have to accept it. We have to accept who we are as people. And you know what I hate the most about people is when they, they put down humans. They say humans are inferior. Supernaturals be like, I hate humans. We are above humans. First of all, I may be supernatural, but I ain't above no damn body, because I am equal to everybody else. At the end of the day, I'm still a woman. I wake up, I brush my teeth, I take care of cats, I breathe, I live, I love, I cry, I laugh just like everybody else. When I go in public and I have to use the bathroom, what am I going to be using? I'm going to be using the same toilet as hundreds of other people has been using. Yeah, it gets clean every now and then, but I'm still going to be using the same thing like everybody else going to be using. Like the sink. When I'm in a public bathroom, am I going to be, at a VIP section and use a sink only made for me? No, I'm going to use the public sink like everybody else. Nothing makes me above any human or anybody. I am equal to everybody. That's how I see it. Because I'm a realist. I may be supernatural. I may have 43 powers, but I'm still equal to everybody. And second of all, just because a person is human does not end there. Yes, granted, some human powers, well, many, if humans have kinesis, their kinesis is not going to be as advanced and powerful as supernatural kinesis. But regardless of the fact, they can be born with powers too, bestowed by God, or just born with them. I mean, you never know. You never know. Now, I'm not saying the sky's the limit. I'm not saying that, because there are limitations when it comes to humans. But they have been known to have some of the same powers as supernaturals do have. Like precognition, they can see the future in their dreams. I've heard some even have atmokinesis. It's not as advanced as strong in mine, but because they have to have influence from the weather. See, here's the difference between human atmokinesis and supernatural atmokinesis. My atmokinesis is truly legit. I don't need to wait for a storm coming to summon a storm or rainfall. I can just summon that on the most boring, clear day. And I have a video of it. There was no weather report of a storm coming, and it was my most recent, my 2018 update atmokinesis video. Why it's an update? Because it's an actual little storm that I summoned, I forged, I crafted from complete and utter scratch. There was no wind, the sun was still out, everything was just a normal day, and I turned it into a rainy, stormy day. But a human atmokinesis, the difference is that, yeah, they can summon the storm, but only when a storm is coming their way. They still have to have influence from the weather to create a storm. They cannot create a storm from scratch. They have to have influence of the weather. Like if they want to grow a cloud, clouds have to be near in order for them to do that. That's the difference. Okay. Let me see what else I have not covered. I would like to explain what Haley and Angela and my trolls and stalkers did to me as to why I'm speaking up. Haley from Fairytruths made a video that was one-sided. At the time, I thought that she was, trolling me and my friends. A lot of racism remarks. You can see that whole video, what she did to me, on my Serena Mermaid Vampire channel. I will link it down below. And the reason why I'm speaking up now about Haley is because, one, she still has not announced that the war was over. There's still people on her one-sided video saying someone's pretending to be me. There's people that still thinking this fight is still going on, and it's ridiculous how she's still using people to attack us behind our backs, especially me, when everyone was innocent. Two, she has not taken down that video yet. And since she hasn't taken down that video yet, that smells rotten to me. So I'm going to speak up, and I'm going to make sure everybody know how I feel as well. And three, we all know that she is not a real fairy. Because how can someone be a real fairy and say, oh, I'm not a fairy anymore, I stopped the spell or something? First of all, if you were born a fairy, because she did say, I transformed as a fairy through this fairy spell. First of all, soap, glitter, and rose petals, how is that going to turn you into a fairy? If salt water can't turn someone into a mermaid, what makes you think all that cheap stuff from the grocery store is going to turn you into a fairy? I'm not trying to roast somebody. I'm not trying to sound personal. I'm not trying to say that, because I like her. But I don't like what she's doing. I don't like what people are doing online regardless. Because everybody is being a Sigma. They're using people because they know their followers is going to adore them. So they're using people to help get their point across. And I hate that. I hate that. I ain't said I hate her. I'm just saying I hate what she's doing. Because she's not doing her part to keep the peace. And that's what bothers me the most. So you know what? Everybody needs to know not only how I feel, but the real truth. Now I'm talking about truth. Come on, facts and logic. Okay? Facts and logic. Now, how can someone say they are a fairy, but they stop being a fairy? They no longer have their wings and their powers. That don't make sense to me, because I'm born a hybrid witch, mermaid, and vampire. And recently I came out because, I have succubus in my bloodline too. But regardless of that, I'll explain that another day. But I am witch, mermaid, and vampire. How in the hell? I can't turn that off. That's in my bloodline for life. When I'm elderly, I'm still going to be drinking blood. I'm still going to be having powers. Probably even more, because I develop more. Never know when I develop more. My recent power is spatial chronokinesis. That is a new fucking power. Now, if you add me on Instagram or so, I like to think that I can prove it, because there has been many times when my friends ask me, did you do something to the time? It's going really fast or it's going really slow. It is true. I can control space, and I can also control or manipulate time. I can regulate time. I can fast forward time. I can rewind time. Just, slow it down. And I can do the works. And it affects everybody. That's why it's called space. I can manipulate space. But and she showed she showed a picture of herself with her friend. She used a grayscale filter, and I can tell that those wings was edited. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna believe a picture of yourself with wings and it's all gray. Like, why would you put it in black and white when you could have just, if it was real wings, she would have just left that picture as is, if you ask my opinion. Because I don't care, when I use my powers or anything of the sort, I don't edit nothing. All of my power videos have never been edited. Never. All my proof of my videos never been edited. And when I show pictures of my scales, they have never been edited. Never. It's in full-blown color. I didn't use no filter, no nothing. Just took the picture as is. That's what I believe. If you really trying to prove yourself that you're a fairy, you would not use no filters, no none of that ish. None of that ish. You would make sure everybody and their mama know that you are being 110% real. I'm sorry, there's things that don't add up. Like, why would she use glitter for a mermaid spell? Why would she, fairy dust. Fairy dust is glitter. But regardless, what is glitter gonna do? What is homemade glitter gonna do for spell casting? I don't understand. No, if you are faking, if you are pretending, just keep it real. You don't have to lie so much for people to like you. You don't have to put on a show and answer questions 24/7 for people to like you. You want to know what's really sad is that when her followers attacked me, she said nothing. And yeah, my followers attacked her too. But I was there. I was there for it all. I ain't let them just go in by themselves. I ain't let them fight my own battles. I was right there. I was right in front of everybody. But she was barely there. She was there just one time saying, Serena, you're just jealous of me because whatever. Because you're making hate communities or something about me. And I'm like, well, first of all, I can't be jealous of you because I never used a spell to turn into what I am. Okay, I'm naturally born. All this is in my bloodline. All these powers of mine, hunty, they ain't came from no spell. And that was before I knew for sure that transformation spells are fake. And there's people online on YouTube right now posting proof that mermaid spells are fake. Mermaid spells, fairy spells, vampire spells, they're all fake. They're all fake. We all know this. And you want to know how? Because, hey, we just had another YouTuber that we've exposed, actually. And I've had, and I also have to admit that I've had people come from Fairytruths' side, from Haley's side, claiming that her spells did not work. Back in the day in 2016, when they were logging on Google+, they ain't online no more. If so, I don't know where they at. But they did come to me. About 6 people from her side come to me and told me that her spells do not work. And I said, are you sure you're being honest with me? She said, I'm being honest. And I'm like, okay, because you know, I need to know the truth. And this ain't about being personal. And that's when I talked to her for a good few days. And for a good couple months, actually, it was people that I had mutual respect for. After the war that happened between me and Haley because of what Kylie did. And they were telling me the truth that her fairy spell did not turn her or them into a fairy. And her mermaid spell did not work. Which I knew it wasn't going to work because that's how people fool each other. That's how they fool each other. When Haley showed bumps on her back and stuff, I'm like, no, I'm not going to believe that because someone could have put makeup there. No. Just no. So, just like the same thing what Mermaid Angela did. Angela showed power videos that she edited herself, and it looks so real. And she's like, don't show your tail or your powers, or you'll lose them. That's the biggest bullshittery sign right there. That's a huge red flag right there. The reason why they tell you not to show your powers or show your tail is because you will not get a tail or no powers. And I got proof right down there on the description of all Angela lies. Angela admitting that she's not a mermaid. She said, I got powers of hydrokinesis. But her boyfriend told me that he said every time I asked Angela to show me one of her powers, she would get highly defensive and mad at me. Meaning that she has no powers whatsoever. Her boyfriend, for years, admitted that to me. And I think I got that on screenshot. Right in the description. Nevertheless, Mermaid Angela was not only a fake for many years, but she also sexually abused her boyfriend and physically abused her boyfriend, Peter. And I was friends with them the whole entire time she was doing this. Peter never really could speak up because she would always, hurt him, rape him, torture him. And that's so sad. And I never knew because he never could tell anybody because she was abusing him that damn bad. Do you know how disgusted I was? Never the fucking... I got all on proof because she showed him a nude. I can't show it in the video because that's against YouTube, laws. But I'm going to give the link to y'all in the description. She gonna send him a nude and said, I know you want me, admit it. She even threatened him saying, I'ma punch you and your new girl in the face if you don't talk to me or get back with me or something like that. She threatened him. So the abuse is true. And I got proof of that abuse writing down in the description. And if y'all don't believe me because of that font that I had on my old Samsung Galaxy S3, I have the video right here to show you guys that it is true. Now, as you can see, you're going to see me on my phone showing you the apps of what I used to change my fonts back in the day because fonts was very, very popular, but it was also free because it was back in the day, 2014, 2015, and back on older phones, they made fonts for free. Now you gotta pay for all the fonts, but if you can find it on Google, if you can find the apps on Google Play, and it's called Rose Fonts and Love Fonts, then you know it exists. But either way, with this video, I was going to give y'all screenshots, but no, I'm going to give y'all the full legit proof that this font is real and that I did not, I repeat, I did not in any circumstances fake this. The pizza guy is back here again. I'm in the car, y'all. Pizza guy is right back here. Oh, shit. That I did not, under any circumstances, I did not fake any of these screenshots. I did not fake it. I did not edit it. I did not do anything to it. I took the screenshot as is, and that's how it is. Truth right there for you in black and white. Black and white. So nothing is fake from these screenshots. Absolutely nothing. And I took it on the same phone that I've texted Peter and Angela since 2014. Because I bought my Samsung Galaxy S3 phone back in 2013. And I became close with Angela in 2014. The reason why I'm speaking up now is because I'm so sick of people on YouTube using Sigma methods, because everybody knows that when you're yearning, okay, you're yearning, you're looking for help, you want to be something so bad that you will follow a person and try to get their every approval just so you can have that help. And that's what's so sad, is that people in groups, people in covens, people in pods, they're all using each other just to hurt each other, just to go far and wide, just to make somebody's life a living hell, because one person or one person in the pod group that's a leader hates somebody or has beef with somebody. And that's why I'm speaking up. At first, I was kind of, I withheld myself because, I've changed, I'm not that type of person that's going to be all in your face and be like, you fake, you fake, you fake. Now, majority of people that I said was fake, they were actually fake. Okay. They were actually fake. But there were some people that was real and was misinformed. And that's what's going on in the magical community, online magical community today. Is that nobody can fucking believe in each other anymore because there's so many pretenders out there, like Haley, like Angela, like a few more other, how about a whole lot of other people as well? And that's why the real can't even believe in the real no more. And it's ridiculous. And that's why, I've been through it all. I've had death threats. I've had stalkers. I've had bullies. I've been humiliated. I've been fat shamed. I've been betrayed by my most trusted friends back in the day. People took pictures of my hair, of my face and my body, and fat shamed me. And I've been through it all. So those of you that want to comment and just be completely rude or something, I'm just going to tell you this right now. I will read your comment, but if I don't find you worthy enough to reply to, I'm not going to reply to you. And probably it's going to go for every rude comment that comes my way, because I will read it and then I will just not worry about it anymore. I will just delete your comment, because honestly, why do I feel the need to explain something to somebody that does not want to see the bigger picture, that knows that I'm trying to help you, I'm trying to save you? Because the way how I was used by Angela, I swear to God, it hits me hard every single time. Because Angela knew I was real. She knew I am real. She knew I am a real supernatural. And she used that to her full advantage, especially since I was online social media every single day. And it hurts me. It really does. It hurts me a lot. Because how can someone that I adored use me for their own selfish gain? use me like that. When I got trolled by these stalkers, the reason why I got trolled by these stalkers back in the day was because I had an old friend named Sapphire Mermaid, Aqua Sapphire or something. And she said, Serena gave me this spell and it's fake. And that's when, the shifters came, the people who were shifting, they came at me. They came at my friend Alexa, and I came at them peacefully, but then they just started trolling Alexa, and I was like, okay, this is weird. I said, let me speak. So I was cool about it, but then all of a sudden they just started gunning for me, and I'm like, where in the hell is all these girls coming from? Then next thing I know, they go on fake ass accounts trying to get close to me. Can you believe that only one girl out of all of their group, probably over 50 girls in that group, only one of them apologized to me, and that was Kishi. And it still hurts me to this very day that I would have to keep it real that Kishi and Dawn use Sigma ways to be leaders and to manipulate and use people to fight their battle with me. So they got all their members to corner me. Now, while this all was happening, I texted Angela, and I'm like, Angela, please help me. These people are thinking your spell is fake. And at the time, I was giving her spell a little bit of a benefit of a doubt, because my research was not fully completed yet. Guess what? She did not reply back to me. She did not. She stood clear. She stood clear from me because she was scared. And I asked Peter about it, and Peter said, yeah, that's why she didn't reply to you, because she was scared. And I got it right on screenshot. And I even asked Peter, I said, when she was kidnapped by these evil mermaids, was she lying then? He's like, yeah, she was kidnapped by a guy or something. She lied to me about that. I mean, shit. I feel for her, but come on now. Why would you lie and make it sound like you were kidnapped by something supernatural? And that's what I'm saying. These YouTubers need to wake up. If you are pretending, be real about it. You ain't gotta lie. Like, stop lying. Stop using people. If you got a problem with me, then come at me by yourself. And if we don't come to a mutual agreement, then I'm sorry. I'm not going to back down for you. I'm not going to kiss your ass. I'm not going to say that you're real just because I'm afraid of being, ganged on again, gangbanged again. That's not... Y'all can gangbang me all you like, but it's not going to faze me. Because I've been through it all. And I've seen so many girls, boys, women, men, teens that believed in Angela and all got hurt, and so badly. There's so many people that I was friends with on Angela's side. They don't even log in no more because they went through some shit with the spell. Their hearts were crushed, saying it was so fake, saying that Angela's like, you're not meant to be a mermaid. That's not true. That's not true. Granted, yeah, you weren't meant to be born a mermaid. So what? It does not end there. You could be something different, or you could be human. But regardless if you are human, doesn't matter. You still can have powers, even if you are human. And there's many supernaturals out there that do not even have powers. And they are still worthy. You are still worthy. I don't care if you are human, supernatural, you are still worthy. You are still special. You are still special. You don't have to be magical to be somebody. And that's what I tell everybody. And the reason why I'm preaching is because I'm sick. I'm sick of everybody and their mama using a Sigma method, being leader, and using their followers to attack people just because they have a different way of looking at life. If you want to believe in Haley and Angela, I can't stop you. But I damn sure gonna try. And I'm going to try in a way where I'm going to preach to you and I'm going to let you do what you do. Because one day you will see the truth. You will. I've known people that has been shifting for a whole, almost up to a decade. That's almost up for 10 years. And no single result happened. None at all. Nothing. I've known people who have been doing spells since 2010. 2010, they've been doing mermaid spells and not a damn thing happened to them. So, what? What? You want to come at me and you want to come at all these other YouTubers that are actually posting you real proof that transformation spells don't work? The only reason why you're having side effects from the spell is because, one, you're really anxious about the spell. Or two, you actually could be in a pre-awakening stage where you're accepting yourself and you could be born vampire. You could be born mermaid. But until you have a full awakening, you will never know. So until then, you are human. And that's what you have to accept. I mean, if I was human, I would have to accept that. Yeah, I'm born witch, mermaid, and vampire. I have 43 powers, but there's still powers I don't have. So I don't have, like, for example, I have 43 powers, right? Like, as I said before. Guess what I don't have? I don't have substantial kinesis. I don't have simulkinesis. I don't have aquamelikinesis. I don't have telekinesis. I don't have pyrokinesis. Huh? Do you see me trying hard to control fire? Do you see me trying hard to move things with my mind when I know I can't? I have to accept that I don't have all powers. And you don't see me fretting about it. But that's what people do online. They use their Sigma ways. And they be like, hey, you want telekinesis? I can help you. I can train you. Be a part of our mermaid group. And we'll help you turn into a mermaid. We'll help you develop telekinesis. Because the mind can do anything. They will make you feel so safe and secure. But when they want to confront somebody, they say, hey, y'all, come with me and we're going to corner this girl. And the reason why they're helping the leader corner somebody is because they're being used for the leader's selfish gain. YouTube fame, popularity, that's what these YouTubers are doing. They're pretending. Shifting don't work. After these stalkers, I put myself in their shoes and learned everything and all that I can about shifting. And it is a bunch of baloney. There is no way in God-given hell that your mind can transform you into a mermaid or anything of that matter. Your mind cannot physically change your DNA into that of a mermaid. I'm sorry. It's illogical. Your mind cannot do that. Your mind cannot do that at all. No. So for your physical shift, you're just going to be a child and draw what you look like as a mermaid and envision that in your head and then stereotypically think that you're a mermaid and meditate to find your mermaid name. You've been given a name since birth. I'm sorry. There is no changing your name. There's mermaids out there that's even named Stacy or Valerie. It's not pertaining to the sea, but they got the bloodline. Regardless of the fact they don't have tails, they have the bloodline, so they are mermaids. They don't need a mermaid name to be a mermaid. They don't have to collect seashells to be a mermaid. I have to be in the ocean. The ocean is calling me. I can't go back. My inner mermaid's too strong. Mental shift. Everything about shifting is unhealthy. It is unhealthy to me because I'm sorry, you can't think that you're a mermaid when you are a human and thinking that that's going to turn you into a mermaid, physically turn you into a mermaid. I'm sorry, there's nothing, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. And people use that because humans are some humans want to be supernatural so bad. And people use that desire for their own selfish gain. I'm sorry, I can't do that to my friends. If something ain't real, I'ma speak on it. If they want me to be super honest, I'ma speak on it. I'ma try my best to let you down safely as I can, but I'm that type of honest that's gonna, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably gonna let you down safely. But in a way, after when you're done being let down, you're gonna bounce right back up and say, okay, where do I start? Where do I start on finding myself? That's what I teach. I teach independence because I don't want to fill up your heart with lies. I want to fill up your heart with the truth. That's really going to help you find your way. Angela's power videos are all fake. They're all fake. And Haley's Sigma ways and Angela's Sigma ways, that's what's making me sick. And Keisha and Dawn had Sigma ways too, but I'm happy that they stopped what they have done since 2 years ago. They even used my close friends just to corner me, just to hurt me. I'm telling y'all this because I am secretly naive myself. And when I was finding myself, I got fucked up along the way. I don't want the same thing to happen to y'all. I mean, why do you have to follow a person that does not even chat with you on a daily basis? I chat with my friends almost on a daily basis. I know what they like, what they don't like. I don't talk about just magic all the time to my friends. No. I talk to my friends for them, not because of magic or anything else. I talk to them for them. And my friends, they come to me and say, hey, Serena, how are you doing? Because they care about me. And I care about them. But what I see on Haley's channel, people just be asking her questions about magic all the time. I don't see nobody caring for her. I don't see that. On my comment section, on my singing videos, I'm pretty sure if you pull up a comment section, yeah, I'll probably have only 1 or 2 comments. But guess what? It's going to be about the video, about my singing, or about me. It's not going to be about magic. That's why I feel like in a way, I've won. Because I have genuine people that care about me. Not because I'm a hybrid, but they care about me. And I can get too attached to people, So I take this seriously. Even though I don't know you, I still care about you. I still love you. If after you listen to me, after you heard everything that I said, if you listen to this whole video, I thank you. I thank you for listening. I thank you for acknowledging just a little bit. I'm honored that you're still here. Okay? But I'm just trying to save people. The same hurt, the same humiliation, the same torture, the same hell I went through. I don't want you to feel that. I don't want you to feel that. I don't want you to be used. Why should you follow a person that don't even acknowledge you, or know your existence, or know your name, or know your likes, your dislikes? What's your favorite color? What's your passions? Why should you be all about this person and this person could give a rat's ass of who you are? It should be a two-way street, not a one-way street. You don't need to be a follower. You're independent. Only you know yourself. Only you can discover yourself. No one knows you better than you. And I tell that to everybody all the time. You don't need anybody when it comes to your magical journey. You don't. Because once you're sure about everything, once you're certain, once you know, ain't nothing gonna stop you. Do you know I still come across fakers every day being like, hey, you being fake, Serena. Guess what? It don't faze me. Because I know who I am. I know what supernatural I am. I know what's in my bloodline. And I hope one day that many people who are still on magical journeys feel the same. And even if you don't find what you're looking for, even if you're not born supernatural and you are human, don't be afraid to accept that you are human. You don't need to lie. You don't need to pretend. You don't need to do nothing for people to like you. You're special in your own way. You're special. You're meant to be here. The fact that you're here on this earth is a special reason enough, because you are destined to be here. And it does not have to do with magic. And you don't even need to be magical to have a reason to be here. All my reasons, I don't get why humans want to be supernatural so bad, because magic is no joke. There was plenty of situations that, placed me in danger. My life in danger. From my powers, from all types of bullshittery, from demons to spirits to evil ghosts. Come on, man. I went through a lot. And it ain't worth it. To be honest, it ain't worth it. I'm not trying to sound cliche. I'm keeping it 100% real right now. Throughout this whole video, I'm keeping it 100% real. I would give anything to be human, to live a happy, regular, normal life with my husband. Humans are so lucky that they don't realize how good they got it. They don't have to live throughout life with strings attached, to worry about how people are going to react to this, how people are going to react to that if they find out that you are magical or different. At one point, even my own husband said, how can I understand someone that is not human? I love my husband, don't get me wrong, but he's still adjusting to my magical gifts today. Yeah, after some time, he's used to it now, but at first it was so complicated for us. Imagine that I'm going to be an elderly woman, and I'm still going to be, a sanguinarian vampire. I'm still going to be drinking blood for, to live healthy. I'm still going to have these powers. If not, they're going to go stronger. Stronger than what they already are. And they already are strong as hell that I can't even barely use them without worrying about them striking a light pole or striking out the internet service or striking out the electricity or causing a tornado or hurricane my way and placing my life in danger. Every day I gotta live to some type of magical bullshittery. And in a way, yes, it's a gift, but in a way, it's also a curse. Don't think that you are anything less worthy just because you are human. It doesn't end just there. There's supernaturals that don't even have power. So don't even think for 1 second that you are not worth anything because you are human. There's a balance in the world, and we all need each other. We all need each other. So that's what I wanted to say, my feelings. I wanted to expose these fake YouTubers. Now there's also some more YouTubers out there that I want to list. Like about this girl saying she turned into a mermaid and she's showing her mermaid tail, but I see her knees. I'm going to look for that video again, and I'm going to place it on the description, because she is fake and fake is fake. So I'm gonna put her link right there in the description too. She claiming that she's a mermaid, and I see her knees. I'm sorry, and she's like, you can believe what you want to believe, but I'm being real. No, you're being fake. Just keep it real. If you are an opportunist and you want people to like you, just for magical stuff, then just keep it real. You ain't gotta lie. And I hate it that people just use their Sigma ways to manipulate and use people, because y'all, when people are finding themselves, they are filled with longing and yearning. So they look for answers anywhere they can look for. And even if it's in the wrong place, I don't want you to be used just like I was used, because I was used in the most terrible and horrible way. And those stalkers were supposed to stalk Angela, but they stalked me because 1, I'm a hybrid, and 2, an ex-friend of mine said that Angela's spell was my spell, and it wasn't my spell. I was just helping Angela spread it around because she asked me to. So, please be independent. Don't follow nobody that ain't worth following, Because let me tell you something, when it comes to my own battles, I fight that shit myself. I'm not asking for my friends to come at me or come with me to a battle. No. The only time I will want my friend to say something in the battle is to be a witness. That's it, you know, a witness of what I'm saying to help me confirm that it's true if the others don't take my word for it. But best believe, everything that I say, I'm going to try. I always try my damnedest to have proof. Since I ain't lying about Angela, I definitely sure ain't lying about Haley or anybody else, because I'm keeping it real. And if I know there's going to be people who's going to disapprove what I say, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind at all. I don't care if y'all sway from it. But I'm sure as hell gonna try. At least I said something instead of doing nothing. Because I refuse to just sit back and not do at least something to save you all from being used and abused like I was by these YouTubers. Okay? Love and magic conquers all, and I wish you guys oceans of love, and more magical videos will be coming soon. I love y'all. Bye.